Hey, what's up guys? Jared Mecham here with another exciting video just for you. Guys, I just checked the mail and guess what came? That's right, the brand new Apple TV, the 4th generation Apple TV, and we are going to do an unboxing video, so let's go ahead and get started. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Let's get this plastic wrap off really quickly. I got the 64 gigabyte version of the Apple TV because you never know what kind of stuff you're gonna put inside of it. Oh. First thing you're seeing right out of the box is the controller and the actual Apple TV itself. Are you ready for this? This is my favorite part. Oh yeah. This is my very first Apple TV, so I'm very excited. I don't have a lot to compare to it as far as from older generations. I do have a Chromecast that I have loved, so I'm very excited to compare the Apple TV to the Chromecast. But for now, we're gonna set this aside. Let's see what else is in the box. Of course, we've got the controller, set that aside. And then what else in here? We've got your power cord, an instructional manual, your lightning cable. This is for charging your remote. Let's see, that is it. Doesn't look like we're getting any stickers unless they are right here. Okay. In case you were wondering, you do get some Apple stickers behind the manual. Now, one of the questions that I had is, with this Siri remote, what does the actual glass feel like? What is it gonna be like when I navigate through, when I select text and when I click things? It feels very similar to the actual trackpad. This glass texture feels very similar to what the Siri trackpad is. So if you have this trackpad, it feels almost identical. The buttons are very clicky. I like that a lot. The play button, the menu button, and then this button right here are all flat. The Siri button has an indentation, so you know exactly where it is. A microphone right here, IR blaster right here, and it looks like another microphone right here too. And then of course you've got your charging cable in the back for your lightning charging. So now I've got the Apple TV in my hands, just about ready for setup. I wanted to go through around the back side here and show you exactly what is on here. So I'm gonna come a little bit closer to you guys. All right, coming around the back here, we've got your standard Ethernet cable here so you can plug internet in directly. We've got your HDMI cable right here, your standard power, and then right here you've got USB-C. This is gonna be for like service and diagnostics. You probably won't ever use that unless you take it into an Apple store. But overall, that's just about it that you see on the Apple TV. Of course, you've got the Apple TV logo here. Now, one of the things that doesn't come in the box that you may be surprised about is it actually does not come with an HDMI cable. That is something that you are gonna have to bring, BYO HDMI cable. Now that this is unboxed, I'm going to get it plugged in and set up, and I'm going to give my first impressions on this Apple TV. The first thing that you're asked to do when you get the Apple TV powered on is to pair the remote. And to do that, you hit the menu plus the volume up button. We'll do that. Pairing your remote, perfect. Okay, so now we can just use this. We should be able to navigate right through the different selections. So we're gonna do English, United States. Looks like you can use your iPhone to set it up too. That would probably be pretty quick. And this is the home screen. This is what you see when you very first get into your Apple TV. It just now loaded the top movies, and we should be able to scroll through, and you can see that I purchased some Psych, some Scrubs, 2 of my favorite TV shows. And we're just gonna scroll down. We got your App Store, Photos, Music. Scrolling feels pretty nice, it's pretty quick. Let's play a little Psych and see if we can test out Siri a little bit. What did he just say? And it turns on the captions and everything. Show me top comedies from 2010. That's pretty cool. Play the next episode. There it goes, that's the next episode. That's episode 2 of Psych. Now, one thing that I've noticed out of the box that is a little discouraging is that there's no options for like Bluetooth keyboards. Doing this kind of text entry is kind of crazy, especially when you're going through the entire alphabet on one row. I think it would be a little bit better if they had almost like a QWERTY setup or a totally different setup like you see like on PlayStation or Xbox for selection that way. This takes a little bit of hunting and pecking and sliding. Even though you can slide pretty quick, it still takes a little bit. I've got some apps installed, so I figured let's try out and let's see if we can race a car real quick, see what the graphics are like, see what the handling is like with the remote. So here are my initial thoughts. There are definitely a lot of things I really like about this device. A lot of my family members have Apple TV, so I kind of know the basics of it. I definitely like being able to do mirror display, send things from my phone to the TV. A lot of the basic things that Apple TVs have been able to do for a long time. There are a few things that I don't like. I don't like that you can't hook up like the Bluetooth keyboards to it just yet. The constant swiping and everything gets old after a little bit. I think a third-party controller, if you're going to be doing games, would be a lot easier than the tilt remote. I feel like it's just kind of too small in the hands. It might be better for kids, which I think that might be one of the biggest aims of it, and I'll get to that in just a second. Siri is really, really great, but I don't think it's all the way there just yet. You can't use it to control music. There are a few other things in there that you would think it would be able to do that it couldn't do. There are a few movie controls that you think it would be able to do that it can't quite do just yet or at all. I'm not sure if they're going to be doing any software updates to that, but I'm really hoping that you'll be able to control music. But that's about it about the things that I don't like. The things that I really do like, I like that it's a very small, simple device. All you have is your Apple TV and your remote. They're very clean. And I definitely think this is a really great hub. I feel like this is kind of where Apple is taking its idea, is it's taking and reaching out into all of these different venues and bringing them into one Apple TV. I think it's definitely a family-centered device, which is pretty cool. It has games, music, movies, TV. Anything that's kind of media, entertainment centered is on that Apple TV. I definitely think in the future, not just yet, but in the future, we're gonna be seeing the Apple TV take over the home theater, consoles, those type of things. Not as far as like your top tier, but the thing that people wanna get to include everything. They want the all-in-one device, and I think that's what Apple TV is going to be, but I don't think we're there just yet. Those are my initial thoughts. Those are my initial impressions. Thank you guys so much for watching this unboxing video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Like I mentioned before, I'm an avid user of the Chromecast. I love the Chromecast, so if you guys would like to see a comparison between the Chromecast and the Apple TV, leave it in the comments down below. Also, leave in the comments down below what video you guys would like to see next, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!